Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the forex market and your currency in particular. So actually, guys, to be honest, I don't know how useful this report will be. It's because it brings more uncertainty rather than some clear trading steps that we have currently. So yesterday, as you can see, despite that we have talked about the possible upper directions, market was calling around this resistance, but miracle hasn't happened and market still just showing downward action. Could we say that euro currency has no chance to show some upward leg here with this ABCD? No, we can't say that because we have still bullish trend on the daily. Market with this downward action hasn't broken yet any vital areas, and with the big uncertainty of the coming statistics, so everything could happen. For instance, gross domestic product release might be worse than expected. Fed could say something dovish in the comments or whatever else. Problem is that we unfortunately can't control this situation, so it's not based on technicals that we could foresee somehow using technical analysis. So that's the few moments that we have currently. In general, guys, we are going with the information of our with the forecasts that we have made in the weekly report, and the first data that we've got has been confirmed. So if you take a look at the results of the Microsoft and the Google that have been released yesterday, you will see that they indeed was worse than expected. Not really big drop, but in general that overall expectations have been lower than in the quarter before. This release with some worse numbers, it's also not very good sign. So this is the first moment that we mentioned in our weekly report. Now we're keeping an eye on the Fed. On the technical side, let's consider what chances bulls have currently on the euro currency. In general, this is actually the results, the fruits of the trading against the major strong tendency, trying to get some intraday bullish setup. It's because it's very fragile and could bring a lot of unpleasant surprises. So on the 4 time frame chart, theoretically nothing vital has happened yet, so market stands inside this flag consolidation, although it shows downward action, and we can't say that euro already has lost all chances to show the ABCD pattern, for example, here. So I think that today we could keep an eye on the two moments. First of all, on the hourly chart, our butterfly has not been realized as market dropped below these lows. ABCD pattern has been erased as market dropped below the C point. So at least this initial ABCD. Later we could get maybe greater this ABCD pattern, but we'll see. So this is actually two moments to watch for. We have downside ABCD pattern. Market already has in place kind of the card is cheaper to buy, but the problem is that here's drop is very fast to the OP, so some acceleration. And in general, this response on the minus COP target that we have here, in inability of the market to keep going higher, as we suggested, well, this is of course not bullish signs. So here's, by the way, you can see minor bearish reversal bar forming. In general, if you drop your time frame more, you could see in this circle forming the hand and shoulders pattern, and that's actually the area that's, well, makes sense to consider. Is just because this is agreement support with the OP and major 50% support area. I mean 50%. So this is favorite level for the euro currency. So if you could see, and you will see that the hand shoulder starts working, you probably could use it if you would like to take the long position. Because despite the sell-off, it's difficult to say because, well, in general, market could reestablish upward action right from here. The next level to watch for is the 1618. I'm not exclude the chance that maybe this here might be greater pattern to be formed. So might be only the left shoulder, this one, then it might be head and another pattern. So that two levels are vital. XOP, well, it is too low, so it stands 1.020 approximately. So, and for context, for a scenario that we are discussing right now, it has no big value. It's just because it's too low, breaking the wall support areas. So right there, and well, it's difficult to put in a context that we're trying to follow right here. Maybe later we'll be formed something with this XOP. Maybe on the daily chart we get bullish grabber or something of that sort. Some kind of the double bottom might be formed a bit later. We do not know. So, but in this context that we have here right now, that's two levels to watch for, I suppose. And well, hopefully maybe market will start forming something up from here. So for those of you who would like to take the long position, you could consider it and watch for patterns. First pattern that you could consider, as I said, this head and shoulders. Probably on the 15-minute chart, it should be look very well. That's for bulls. For scalp trading on euro currency. For the bears, guys, actually tendency stands valid. We just need to understand where it's better to take the position. So as we initially suggested, that might be another spike up. We start watching for 103.60. Now this chance is not destroyed totally, as I said, because market still has chances to show the ABCD. If we'll see that market indeed starts breaking down, well, in this case, it probably will be time to think about taking the new position, new shorts, just because chances on the deep retracement will be cancelled.